What's up, everybody? Just recording a quick video for Glarf. He saw a tutorial on a video that I had done that was the sharpening video that I had done with the the Monarch. And so I wanted to do, and sorry, I'm a little rusty this morning, but that's why I'm trying to warm up before the tutorial. He wanted me to do a video on the combo that I did in there. And so I had the dogs out. I figured I would pull out the trainer and do a little tutorial. Also, just so you guys know, with the Falcon, it's really hard to tell which is the bite handle, but my bite handle is this one, the one that's got the more damage. I actually sanded off a little corner with a little Dremel, but now I've dropped it so many times that you can't really tell. But trust me, I will tell you when you're on the bite and safe handle. So, okay, so first thing I did was basically like a little thumb chaplain, like a vertical thumb chaplain. It's almost like if you were gonna do like a chatter. So I like flick it out and then roll it over this thumb. And so that little motion is like the chatter type of motion, or like a chaplain motion around the thumb. So I do it like that and roll it, and I catch it here, and I'll just do, so yeah, so roll it, you're gonna catch the same handle, see? And then you're just gonna straighten it out and fan it. So that's the first thing of the trick, just doing that and then straightening it out and fanning it. And you might have to like flick it down or get it into the orientation. So if you know how to do like the endless fan, that's that you're gonna have to incorporate that, because you'll have to know how to shift the weight once it falls, because every time it might fall slightly different. But roll it around there it is. So after you do the fan, you want to land it with the handle side out, pointing out, and not the blade side pointing out. You want the handle side pointing out, because you're going to go into a choker fan. And so, oh, my AC is about to turn on. I apologize for the audio, but this is just a quick little video. So yeah, you're going to a choker fan, and you know, if you know already how to fan into choker fan, it's basically this into that. But for this one, let me open up the blind so you guys can see better how the blade's moving. But yeah, so you can see that right there. Every time that you're able to do that, the handle has to land outward. See, the handle has to be outward. So far we have this move into a fan, into a choker fan, right? So at this point, you're gonna do a choker fan into an aerial. So from that choker fan, you go into an aerial, but you wanna catch it in the ice pick grip, because that's how I was catching it. And there's a few ways for you to do a proper choker fan to aerial. And there's lots of different variations. Like there's the bowel song flipping one where he goes like that, turns it like that. There's the one that I do where I'll literally turn it between these two fingers. And then there's the one that I do where I'll roll it over the top, and that's the one that I did. So I did the roll over the top one. So all that is just when you finish off the choker fan and you're in this position here, you just turn your wrist a little bit more and let it keep rotating, and it'll fall perfectly in the position for that ice pick aerial. And I have a video on the ice pick aerial if you want to check that out, that'll kind of show how to do it and stuff like that. So let's recap where we are so far. Here, 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 right? So that's the first little portion of it. And now I also have a video on this next move, and I think it says something like video for meltdown, how to get out of the ice pick aerial, something like that. So all you do is you're gonna like turn and drop one handle, and you want to make sure right now your hand is on the bite handle, because the bite handle is so that you can land on the other handle. But really, it could be on either handle, because the next part of the trick doesn't require you to, oh, actually it does. So yeah, bite handle, be on the bite handle. So you drop it and turn it. So drop and turn. And when you're doing that, you're gonna do a rollover over your thumb. So catch it in the ice pick, you're on the bite handle, drop, turn it over your thumb. And when you get to this position, it's a kind of a unique little thing that you do, because you're gonna drop, turn, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry. Drop it, turn it, and as it's coming here, you're on the safe handle, so you don't really have to worry about doing this exactly perfect, but you do a rotation of your wrist like a wrist pass, and then you do actually one more, and you're gonna stick your pointer finger in here. So it's almost like, you know, you'll catch it here, wrist pass, so wrist pass, and the finger's there. And so what that'll look like when it's all together is that. See that? And so you wanna make sure you have your finger ready to point it in there, so you might pick your pointer finger up when you're doing it. I always do, when I catch wrist pass, I always do a 3-finger catch, just because for me, it's easier, you know, especially with behind the 8-ball, I always try to do a 3-finger catch, so these 3 fingers will catch it. And on this one, that's what I would recommend. So you roll it around, 3 fingers catch it, double roll, and there's fingers right there. From this point, you're gonna go into the behind the 8-ball. I don't wanna spend too much time talking about behind the 8-ball because I already have a tutorial up on it and it's kind of hard to explain all at once, but yeah, you're in the perfect position. See that pointer finger's there? There's behind the 8-ball. See what I'm saying? So you're pretty much, when you get to that point, the behind the 8-ball is pretty much done. From that point, I believe that I go into, I'm trying to think. Oh, I go into another fan, choker fan. So you go behind the 8-ball and you catch it here. And now you see, as it's coming at you, you want to wrist pass, and then you see you wrist pass again. So it's almost like 3. So when you finish it off, you got to do these little tiny wrist pass rotations, see? And then that way you can get to the point to do that next part. And beware that when you finish off behind the 8-ball, you're going to be on the bite handle. So if you don't feel comfortable doing tricks on the bite handle, like fans and choker fans and stuff, then you might, like when you finish off behind the 8-ball, you might add this extra little aerial that I always do, because now you're on the safe handle. But if you, I mean, obviously, you know, maybe a lot of people probably would not feel comfortable trying to do that aerial. I'm not saying, obviously, I'm not saying it's like a super hard trick, but in that instance, I would just do, let me think. If you're here, catch it like that. I would just finish it off and then turn it and then start the next part. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of less fluid that way. But anyways, so you do behind the 8-ball. Shit. Do behind the 8-ball, finish it off here. Turn, and then do the fan. So it's almost like the beginning where you were doing that double turn into the fan. And so same thing, fan, choker fan, except this time you're gonna catch it in the regular grip. So for this trick, really what you need to know is the ice pick. You need to know the regular aerial, ice pick aerial, choker fan, Y2K rollover, and then you need to know behind the 8-ball. So, and it's not really the smoothest combo ever, but since you asked, I figured I'd put it up for you. That way you can just have something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like not make it. But yeah, that's pretty much the combo. So let's review one last time and then I'll end the video. So this little roll up over the thumb like that, turn it, fan, choker fan, roll it over the top, ice pick catch. You're gonna do that little thumb roll right here, double thing, put the finger, and then go into behind the 8-ball. Once you do that, turn it again, fan, choker fan, come up, catch it in the regular grip. Anyway, so that's the trick, guys. Peace. Hopefully it was helpful.